All right, hello everyone. Welcome to another live stream again on Woo English. As always, this is your host, and this is your favorite channel for learning English, Woo English. And just a reminder for everyone who probably joins for the first time, this is our channel. It specializes in teaching you English or helping you learn English the natural way or the best way that you can learn English, which is through exposing yourself first to English, to native like content that will help you learn English the natural way, the way you learned your first language. And today, of course, we meet in another live stream, which is a Speak With Me live stream, which is a live English speaking practice. So today you will get to practice your English live. We will cover different components of English learning, which are pronunciation, spelling, vocabulary, grammar, and finally communication. And also in today's live stream, actually, I would love to go with you through three main problems that people who learn English or who try to learn English face and how we can overcome them. So if you stay till the end, we will see three problems that people find when they are learning English. Can you please say hi in the chat? Let me see who is here, who is present with us today. Arsenal is here. Arsenal, welcome, and I'm happy, of course, to see you again. It's been a while, so welcome again. Amin has been looking for you. I think I hope he is here with us today. So if this is your first time watching this channel, please make sure to subscribe. And if this is your if you are enjoying or you think you will enjoy this live stream, make sure to click that like button. Maybe I think it's right here, or you can try double clicking on the screen. As I said, this is another Speak With Me live session. We will start with a quick. Thank you. I don't know, how is life going with you? I think you've been very busy recently. And how is everyone else? I see a lot of people watching. I see, well, at least 7 people watching. I hope some of you will gain or will gather some courage and say hi in the chat. I would love to see who is here with us. Or you can share with us where you are joining us from, as I always do. You know, during these live streams, the moment you write something in the chat, you gain some courage to write more and more, like Arsenal did. Arsenal wrote one time and then he is chatting with us every single time. But as I said, we will cover different things today. We'll go from pronunciation to grammar to vocabulary. We will see, as I said, three common problems that people find or face when they try or when they start learning English. We'll see all of that today, and I want to start with some warm-up. So just a little warm-up today to get things going. First question, finish the sentences. So I'm going to give you some sentences. I would love for you to finish them for me. I can't live without. I'm not sure if we did this last time, but I would love to do it again just to get going, to get you writing and typing. Okay, no, no way. I was gonna drink some water, so I'm gonna take your advice, Arsenal. Arsenal says I can't live without water. Cheers. Can't live without water. Yeah, we all do. We all do. What about the rest of you guys? Nice. My medicine. All right. Okay. Wish you quick recovery, whatever you are taking medicine for. For me, for example, I can't live without my wife. Wi-Fi as well. Both my wife and my Wi-Fi. Both of them. That's an example. I can't live without. What can you guys live without? Astronauts can't live without water like the rest of us mortals. He also can't live without medicine. I can't live without my wife. Videos. Thank you. Yes. and I can't live without, or I can't have a life without you, man. You always give it like a little, like some soul to the live streams. All right, next question. The latest English word I have learned is my car. Tatari, welcome. Yes, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Cars are absolutely like very, very important things today. I totally agree with you. My life before and after buying a car is completely different. I totally agree. Potent. Okay, can you use it in a sentence for us, Mr. Arsenal? Potent. I don't remember the last word I have learned. I learned a lot of frequent words. I wanna remember one. Can't bring myself to remember a word. But yeah, no. Potent. Oh, sorry. The latest word or the latest English words. This is an English learning live stream. What was the last word you have learned? Any kind of potent stimuli is bad for our brain. You made things even more difficult for us. Potent. All right, let me check. Let me try and explain it. Stimuli is the plural of stimulus, having great power. So potent is powerful. Ambiguous. Raj. So the last word that Raj. So Arsenal, the last word that Arsenal have learned is potent. The last word that Raj had learned was ambiguous. Hello. Okay, things just got more interesting. I mean, how are you? And look who is here with us. I mean, yeah, great. You saw him. He is here. Finally, you guys have met. Ambiguous. Raj, can you help us learn to the word ambiguous by using it in a sentence? I'm good. I mean, what about you? Did you start school yet, or do you just go to school and then come back? Because this is what happens in our school. Nice. So you guys just go and come back from school. I mean, because I go to school as a teacher, I go to school, and since this is just the beginning of the year, no one comes. Students are not there. I just sit there alone in the classroom until the time like finishes, and then I go back home. Well, sometimes in certain classes, one or two or three even students students show up, but that's all. Athanol says finally a worthy opponent. Well, let's see who will win today. You guys can keep like a record. Because I have a lot of activities for you guys today. So, someone said ambiguous. I think it was Raj. So I will explain the word ambiguous. So the question is, what was the last word that you have learned in English? Raj said ambiguous, and the word ambiguous says simply not clear or vague. Something that is vague, something that is not clear. For example, the teacher explained the word for us, but the explanation was very ambiguous. Or the new word was very ambiguous until the teacher explained it, meaning it was not clear until the teacher explained it. So that's what the word. Okay, thank you. Yes, all right. I didn't see your. So Raj said the word ambiguous, which he just learned, means something that causes confusion, right? Yes, I totally agree. Something ambiguous is something not clear, vague. We say also vague, ambiguous or vague. Amin says wealth. So can you use it in a sentence, Amin? So for people who just joined, welcome, of course. I hope everything is clear, like the sound, the voice. Um, and this is Wo English. This is a channel that helps you learn English by helping you expose yourself to it. So later, if you go to our video section, you will see that our content is simply long stories that you can listen to, or you can watch, you can read and listen while you are exercising or whatever, to help you um, to help you like expose yourself to English, right? Because we believe that learning English, like through lessons or things like, or through memorizing vocabulary, uh, is not very effective, right? A lot of people will memorize a lot of vocabulary, but after 2 days, they have already forgotten half of the word they have learned. So what we do in Wu English is that we give you context. So you learn words in a context. We share videos every single day at the same time. But we also have live streams like the one you are watching now, where we have a face to face, and we help you like talk to me. This is the name of the live stream, by the way. Speak with me. So you are speaking with me. We are going through different things. Pronunciation. We will do pronunciation in a moment. Pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, communication, and also in the end, we will see three problems that learners of English, people who started learning English, find and how to solve them. So this is basically what we'll do today. So if you are kind enough, can you please click the like? I think it's up there somewhere, or it's down below. Or you can try double clicking this. Like the video any way you can, if you want, please. Let's go back. Long way. Hello, how are you? So last question. This is the question I would love, because I asked it in the on the channel, but I didn't receive any answers. So the hardest thing about learning English is, so for you, in your journey, in your learning English, what is the hardest thing you find? So let me go back, please. Let me go back, because I didn't see something. So Amin said wealth, but he said he still doesn't understand what it. So wealth, I mean, wealth means richness. Okay, wealth. Let me explain this before we go to the next question. So Amin doesn't know how to use wealth means richness. So wealth, a wealthy person is a rich person. I'm coming to you. Ryan, remember me? Ryan, I think I do. I think wealth is rich. If a person is wealthy, that person is rich. So wealth is the noun, right? In Arabic, Amin says, I know you speak Arabic, tarwa, right? So wealth. Let me see. Natural, or Morocco has a large or big wealth in human resources. This is an example. I will try to use the word wealthy. So Morocco has a big wealth in human resources, meaning it has a lot of people, and this is a wealth. This is like okay. Let me guess. Ryan, were you one of my students? Ryan, the name is not very like unknown. The name is familiar to me. Ryan, what it's called? Can you remind me? Okay, the all right. Trump's wealth, okay, comes from business. For example, this is a good example. This is another example. I mean, Trump's wealth, meaning his money, comes from business, right? His wealth, his money. Okay. Long way. So long way. Let me see. Please, sir, could you tell us what's the name of who telling the story in the video that you share them in the channel? When you're done, please. Okay, sure. Well, it's I'm not sure if the channel hires people who do voiceover, or that's AI, but I'm not sure, but I think that's AI. I think so. Okay, The latest word I have learned, we have passed this. The hardest thing about learning English. So, what is the difficult thing that you find when you learn English? Arayan, what do you say? Or probably, Ryan, you are one of my students this year. Yes, 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 yes. I've seen this. I've seen this. The Charlie Kirk situation, that was a big miss, man. Spell, very good, very good. Ahsanul, we are doing spelling today, so I want you there. We are doing spelling today. Listening, but writing more. So you have a difficulty in writing long way. Writing is very quite easy to fix because all you do is practice. The more you practice, the better you get at writing. Yeah, the Charlie Kirk situation is absolutely messed up. Well, I'm gonna take a little pause. I've never agreed with Charlie Kirk. I've never agreed with the man. Yes, yes. I mean, he was the guy who was shot in the neck while he was speaking. You know, I never agreed with Charlie Kirk, especially that he is or he agrees with what's going on in Gaza, for example. He does not sympathize with Palestinians. I don't agree with him on almost everything, Charlie Kirk. But I don't think that he deserves to die like that just for his opinions. Because he shares his opinions. You can counter opinions with other opinions. You can discuss his opinions, but to kill someone that you don't agree with, um, I'm sorry, that means that you lost. If I don't agree with Ahsanol and I go and I shoot him, that means that I lost, not him, because I was so out of ideas that I decided to use violence, and that's very bad, right? That's not okay. Uh, you should discuss him. You should debate him. Seda Ben, hi. But to shoot him because you disagree with him. Thank you. Yes, yes, that too. That too. I totally agree with you, Arsenal. I feel also bad because for his family, especially his two kids, because his two kids didn't do anything to deserve losing them. And by the way, his children were present when he was shot. I was saying his children were present when he was shot, which is very sad. Like those little kids will be traumatized for life. And that's sad. Well, no one. So let me say this: no one deserves to die over ideas, right? Okay. I'm sorry for deviating from the topic. Uh, but of course, if you have any ideas about Charlie Kirk, share them in the chat. We can discuss that, of course. We can discuss that. Raj says pronunciation. So Longway says writing expression so difficult and tenses. Yes, those are very common problems. Longway, and this is, by the way, a very nice thing when you know that your problems are shared with other people. Like I have when I was learning English, I had a lot of problems with pronunciation. So it's a common problem. It's not just me because sometimes you feel only I have a problem with pronunciation. But no, a lot of people, like almost everyone who tries to learn a new language, will always have a problem with pronunciation, right? So yeah, so the problems are common. We just like I would love to know what problems do you face when you are learning English, so we can take them into consideration in the future. They can never heal. Exactly. I totally agree with you, Asano. Like for the Charlie Kirk situation, those little kids will be traumatized. And again, I never agreed. Exactly long way. I totally agree with you. And also you can learn some rules that we share on the channel. Like stress, like word stress. That's very important. All right, so let's start. So we will start with pronunciation, but before we do, let me harass you a little bit. Please like the video. I think the thumbs up is up here somewhere. Can you click it as a way to help us? lack of vocabulary. You are, Raj, you are sharing very, very important problems that people face. Yes. A lot of people, when they try to communicate, they have a lack of vocabulary. They don't have enough vocabulary. And I would love to address this one, I think, first. How do we address lack of vocabulary? I want to express myself, but I don't have enough vocabulary. How can we fix that? Because that's a very, very common problem. I used to have it a lot. How do we fix lack of vocabulary? Because I believe a lot of you will try to express themselves. Exactly, I mean, exactly. Yes, that's what I wanted to hit to. It's to expose yourself to the language. You can memorize vocabulary as much as you can. You will never memorize all the vocabulary. Yes, and ourselves, I mean, is one word. You can memorize vocabulary. What's lack mean? Meaning absence. Meaning when you try to speak a long way, when you try to speak, you don't have enough vocabulary. You don't know the word. For example, you want to give me, you want to say, give me this bottle, but you don't know what is the word for bottle. Okay, so that's lack of vocabulary. I don't have the word for bottle, so I will just, can you give me this? Can you give me this? So this is a problem faced by a lot of beginners. Why? Because when we start learning, for example, I know 0 words in Japanese. I know 0 words in Japanese. So if I want to express myself in Japanese, I will not be able to because I don't have vocabulary. That's what we mean by lack. And one of the best solutions for that, because as I said, you cannot memorize all the words in a language. You can't memorize them. It's undoable. You should expose yourself to the language. That's how you do it. And you start learning the words, the vocabulary, little by little. Let me see what Arsenal is yapping about. Some days I would love to have great English, but there are other days where I can't even put my words together. And I have all the words in my memory, but I cannot recall any of them. Again, very common mistake, very common problem, Arsenal. Again, because what's the problem is that sometimes people tend to think this is just me. Only me have this problem. No, no. Uh, uh, Ryan, you are my students this year. As I was saying, a lot of students or you were my student because I think you are a little bit late in yeah. This problem is very common. Like you know the word, yes, because you know the word, right? You know the word, but you can't say it, or you don't remember, you don't use it, right? That's a common problem. Like what Arsenal said. So realizing, understanding that these problems are very common. They are very common, right? Everybody faces them. Anyone who is learning a new language faces these problems, all right? So uh, that takes a little bit of the pressure. It's not just you. This is not a personal problem. This is a problem that we, as teachers of English, we learn about. And this problem that Ahsanul is talking about is what we call passive vocabulary. Passive vocabulary is when you know the word, but you don't use them in your daily life. I'm going to give you an example. You will know like 4 words for the same thing. For example, you know the word, like, you know, fast, you know, rapid, you know, quick. All of these words are synonyms. But when you try to use the words, you only use fast. Okay? So you know a lot of words, but you only use a few. This is what we call in English passive vocabulary. And it's a very common problem. So never think that this is just me. I'm a failure. I don't know English. I know a lot of words, but I can't use them. No, everybody actually faces this problem, including us, people who teach English. Exactly. So it's a universal problem. Yeah. All right, and I think we addressed this problem one day. I think pronunciation. Okay, So, can you read the words? I think we've done this so many times, but it's good to repeat things sometimes. Sira, I think you need to speak. However, you know how to write the word. Speech output is more than just have a lot of words. I think you need to speak. However, you know how to write the word. I agree with you, Sira. Yes, I agree with you. Along with you, sir. What do you remember? What do you remember? What do you do to remember vocabularies? I'm gonna share with you a trick at the end, long way. We have this problem, how to remember vocabulary better. We're gonna see it in the end. I have a tip. I'm gonna share with you 3 tips at the end. Okay, read the following words. I'm not gonna read them. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time. Uh, you read them. You tell me, what do you notice? You can't see me. I can see you though. Okay, I hope you have given them a chance. You have read the words, so I'm gonna read them. There are some muted alphabets. Very good, Ami. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Very good, Amin. Yes. So the common thing between these words is that they all have not muted alphabet, Amin, but silent letters. So ni, the K is silent. Ni, our, island, climb. You know, to climb is to go up something. All words have silent. Very good. Yes. Our. Ahsanul is written writing them the way. Very good, nice. So you all get the chance. You all get the idea. Ahsanul is even written them the way they are pronounced. That's perfect. So climb, honest, right. So these are the letters. So I'm gonna repeat them again. You can repeat them with me at home. Ni, our, island, climb, honest, right. Perfect. Yes. Okay. The second word. How do we pronounce the word, this one? You know what's that? It's an arm, it's a weapon that people used in the past. How do we pronounce it? Do we say sword or sword? You know what is that? It's a weapon. It's an ancient weapon. It's a long ancient weapon. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna show it to you in the chat. Very good. I see correct answer. This is it. So it's what people used to fight with in the past, before the invention of use the war. Exactly. Yes, we use it in war. Exactly. Used to in the past. So we never say sword. We say sword. Right? It's a long O. Sword. What about this one? So these are some of the ways you can fix your pronunciation, which is to learn about silent letters. What are some common words that we use in our everyday life, or that are used often in speaking, that have a silent letter? Do we pronounce this castle or castle? I agree with you all. This is pronounced castle. The T is silent. Yeah, sure. Really, he uses a weapon. I don't know. I don't understand the reference. B. What about this one? You know, this is it. Is it a thumb or is it a thumb? Thumb or thumb? So this is a thumb. Thumb. Okay. Thumb or thumb up. This is down. Up, down. Amin says one. Well, it's B again. 3 B's in a row. I think Amin just thought, well, one was B, two was B, so three must be A. No, it's B also. So, thumb, thumb. This is a thumb. This is your thumb, right? It's the largest finger. And this sign is called thumbs up, right? Because it's up. And this is thumbs down, right? And I wanted to give this video a thumbs up. It's somewhere here, I think. I think it's somewhere here. If you can, if you are generous enough, please give us a thumb up. I usually say thumb. No, I mean, it's a silent letter. It's a silent B. Can you guys share with me some other words where the B is silent? Because thumb, the B is silent. So, so far, I think we have seen climb, thumb. Do you know any other words where the B is silent? Thank you, Amin. Thank you. Amin is giving us four thumbs up. Okay. So these are three words where the B is silent. Climb, we saw this earlier. Thumb, doubt, no B. So all of these words, they have a B, but the B is silent. All right. Do we say debt or debt? I think you know the gist now. The answer should be clear. B. Of course, it's a B. Yes. We say debt. Debt is when you need to give someone their money back. When someone gives you money and you need to give that money back, we say debt. I am in debt. Okay. All right. So these are just okay. Sorry. These are just sentences this time. So I would love for you to read the sentences. I think you have already recognized. You should already recognize the words that are silent because we have seen them all in the previous exercises. So read the sentences because this is important. Reading or like noticing and pronouncing the words, because words, we never use the words isolated. We never use the words alone. We always use it in a sentence. So we took the words that have silent letters from the previous exercises and we have used them into this exercise. All right. So the knight rode his horse. Rode is the past of ride. The knight rode his horse. The lamb is a baby sheep. Sleeping. Which word? Which letter is silent? I mean, the lamb is sleeping in the field. She wrote. I mean, yes, she wrote a quick note. Number 4. Which one is this? Has the silent letter in number 4? So again, these are words with silent letter in sentences. Why? Because we never use sentences in isolation. Plumber, very good. Because a lot of people would pronounce it plumber. No, it's pronounced plumber. Plumber, the B is silent, right? So again, these are words or these are sentences that have words that have silent letters. Very interesting. So I'm going to read them again. The knight rode his horse. The lamb, not the lamb, but the lamb, the B is silent, is sleeping in the field. We kind of pronounce it. I mean, sleeping. There is a sound that is not noticeable. She wrote a quick note. The plumber, Raj wrote everything in one go. The plumber fixed the pipe. He climbed the tall tree. The B is silent. The castle is very old. I hope you were reading them at home. If you want to take a screenshot and read them at your own time later on, please do that and tell me done in the chat. If you would love to read them, like practice them later on. So the knight, so I will highlight the words that have silent letters. The knight, the K is silent. The lamb, the B is silent. She wrote, the W is silent. The plumber, the B is silent. Climbed again, the B is silent. And finally, castle, the T is silent. I'm gonna read the words, the green words alone. Night, lamb, wrote, plumber, climbed, castle. So all of these words have silent letters. Great. So I hope you have benefited from this exercise. Let's move to the next one. Spelling now. So spelling basically means, so the first section, by the way, if you have just joined, you have joined right on time because we have just done one section and we have, I think, 3 or 4 other left. So please make sure to stay till the end. So far, we have covered pronunciation. Now it's spelling. Means shed of animal. No, no, no. Raj, castle mean a big palace. It's a palace. It's an especially old palace. Let me see if there is an emoji for a castle. I think there is. I think there is an emoji for a castle. Yes, there is. So this is a castle. Castle are old palaces. This is a castle, right? You can see it in the emoji here. So a castle, yes, absolutely, Astronaut. That's the one. Good. I mean, all right. I mean, Astronaut was faster than you. Then. So this is a castle. It's an old building where kings in the past used to live. We call them castles, and the T is silent. So now, after we covered pronunciation, now let's move to writing, or what we call in English spelling. Cinderella, where she lives exactly, Longway. That's a good way to put it. That's an even easier way than I explained it. You know Cinderella? Yes. Well, she used to live in a castle. That's an easy way to take it to like explain it. Good spelling. I have words, and they all need exactly say that exactly. Very good way to explain it is to explain it with an example, a known one. All these words need double letter. So what do we mean? All the words that you see in the list need two of the so one letter, but it's repeated twice. So can you find for me the letter that is missing? Number one. What is the word? Raj says butter. Butter. Yeah. Okay. Butter indeed. Yes. Yes. What about number two? Number two, not tool. Okay, oh, nice. Ahsanol gave a very good example or very good answer, which is toss. Toss. Very good. To toss something is to throw something. Throw or toss. Toss. But it's not the word I was looking for. Not tool. Tool has a double letter, but it's not the word I was looking for. Did the video stop? The video stop for everybody? I don't see anything. Can you please confirm with me if the video is still going on? Is the top? Is the video still? No. That's not how we write top. Everybody is the, no long way. Can you please like refresh? Okay. All right. So the word in number two is tall. Tall. But toss that Athanol shared with us is also a very good one. Toll, a toll is a fee, is the money you pay, especially on the road. Like if you are going on the road, you pay, that's a toll. We call it a toll. Double L. All right. Running, I think you got this one. Widow, not widow in this case because widow has one D. It's willow, which is a flower. A willow is a flower. Swimming, you got it this one correct. And finally, puzzle, you got this one correct. So in English, there are a lot of words that have double letter. Double letter. Like some words are, or some letters are written twice or 3 times. What about now? What about now? Can you see me now? Because sometimes I hide myself to allow you to see the screen better. or to allow people who would love to take a screenshot. Perfect. You guys are great job. All right. Like this time, I am hiding half the answer. So can you tell me which one is the correct spelling of the word? Thank you, Amin. Thank you for confirming. Raj, thank you for confirming. You guys are doing a Thank you guys for confirming. Yes, okay. Good. I'm following, by the way. 5 is B. No, I mean, it's A. It's A, actually. And successful is A as well. So I think you get the gist of the spelling section. So in the pronunciation section, we focused mainly on silent letters. In the spelling, we are now focusing on double letters. So all the words that you see on the screen have a double letter. So accommodate, which means to adapt something to someone, is written with double C, double M, and there is an E in the end. Happiness, a double P, but the Y in happy turns into an I in happiness. Address, whether it's a verb or a noun, is written with double D, double S. Beginner, it's written with the double N, not double G. Committee, it's written with double M, double T, double E. And finally, successful, it's double C, double S. Very important. So, like I said, there are easy things that you can focus on each time. So, for example, 1 week you can only focus on words that have double letters, like the one we have been looking at in this exercise. All right. So far we have done pronunciation. In pronunciation, we focused on silent letters. So you can go this weekend or next week and try to learn as many words with silent letters as possible. Why? Because when you learn random words, there is like less chance that you will remember them later on. But if you learn like specific words, there is a better chance you will learn them. Like what? Like this week or this weekend, I want to learn. I want to learn like 10 words that have a silent letter. All right? Or I want to learn 10 words that have double letter in spelling. Why not? What do you mean? Sida, if you can explain, please, your question so I can explain it better. We need novelty to keep English learning interesting. Sure. What do you suggest? You mean I've been doing this for too long? Let's see the last exercise. Yes, okay, let's see. Find correct the misspelled word. So each sentence I'm gonna give you has a one word that is misspelled, meaning it's written in the wrong way. But I really love the engagement today. I really love the engagement today. Arsenal, Amin, Sida, Raj, Long Way, uh, Ryan. Though I don't know where Ryan went. Did I forget anyone? So far, these are the 4 or 5 people who are engaging. Amin, Arsenal, Sida, Raj, and Longway. So shout out to you guys, and I hope more people will join you. Yes, the word hotel is misspelled. Next one. Let me see if you have a good memory. Yes, the word that we have just seen, committee. You need to review your spelling skills, sir. Who can write hotel with an A? I'm too bad at making mistakes. I make them too clear, too obvious. Yes, he is a good beginner. Where is the mistake? So this is a kind of review as well. I don't know why my camera is dark. Okay, I think this is better. Sometimes I just pass my finger across the camera and I'm whiter. Beginner, yes, very good. Earlier we said it's not double G, it's double N. Good. You guys have a good memory. So as I said, learning words by by rule is better than learning like random words. You know what I mean by random words? Random words is like you take 10 words that have no relationship with each other and you memorize them. Like banana, taxi, building, teacher. These words have nothing in common, but if you try to memorize them, you will not. By like tomorrow, you will have forgotten half those words. But if you learn words by theme or by rule, like what we are doing now, we are learning words by rule, by which word have double letters. That's better. Sometimes you are English, sometimes you are from India. Yeah, sure. If you know, you know. Sure. I don't know what you mean, but sure. If you're talking about my pronunciation, please address the letter to my office. One word has a spelling mistake. Who is by the way, I didn't used to work on on Saturday. I had my weekends off, but in this school year, I'm working tomorrow, so I'm very sad. I don't have a weekend. I no longer have a weekend. Address, very good. Address double D double S. The answer is not successful. Don't don't tell me what to do. All right. Okay. Address. Because they told me, well, I have classes tomorrow. I mean, I have classes tomorrow. Thank you, Sida. I have classes tomorrow. In the past, like in the past 2 or 3 years, I didn't teach on Saturday, but this year I'm teaching in a new school, and I teach on Saturday. Successful. Double C, double S. Very. I like eating butter on bread. Me no see no problem. Me no see no problem here. Successful. Sida, Arsenal. I mean, you guys are doing a great job. Shout out to you all. Shout out to all the people watching who don't wanna join. What about you? I mean, do you study on Saturday? No, no, no. I mean, I teach in a private school. I teach in a private in a public school. I mean, public. But in public schools, I mean, you don't get to choose your time. The administration gives you the time that you should teach. All right. Bread, of course, it's EA, like read, like yes, perfect. Vocabulary. Why do I have a ranking behind my name? That only shows on a silly girl. Nice. I have more people joining the chat. Silly girl, you are stuck there, right? If you stop chatting, you will get cursed. This is the thing with our channel. If you type something, if you type a message, if you send a chat, if you stop, you get cursed. All right, so you shouldn't stop writing. You are stuck with us in the chat. All right, vocabulary. Let's see some vocabulary. So I mean, you two study on Saturday. Who in the chat is working tomorrow? I am working tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm very sad. I'm very angry. There's no longer a weekend. I don't have a weekend anymore for the rest of the year, of the school year at least. All right, I think this is very easy for you guys. Very easy. No, the question is wrong. So the question should be match the word with the synonym. Find the synonym. Sorry, there is a problem. I guarantee no synonym. I'm sure of that. I mean, I'm sure of that. Arsenal. I want a turbo mode. I want turbo mode. You and Amin. I want turbo mode. I want you guys to see who will finish first. Match. Sorry, I made the mistake. Match the words with their synonym. Amin. Arsenal is tricking you because he's only writing the letter and the number. You are writing the whole thing. So big. Arsenal is very smart. He's only writing two letters every. Okay. Well, I mean, try to only type like Arsenal. Okay. I'm gonna share the answer. So big, large, small, tiny. By the way, for tiny, we also sometimes say minute. It's written like minute, but it's pronounced minute. It's small. Fast, quick, or rapid. Raj, I like how everyone in the chat is answering in a different way. I really like that. Silly girl, wait, silly girl, silly girl. You stop typing. I can see that you stopped typing. You probably run away. Fast, quick, happy, glad, smart, clever. Exactly. That's how we write minute. It's written, it's pronounced. I think you did, I mean, I think you did. Minute. And Ethanol will give you the prize, not me. Because he lost. Smart, clever, begin, start. Very good. Now, give the opposite. So, if the word has the same meaning, we call it a synonym. If it has the opposite meaning, it's called antonym. So, for these words, I want you to find the antonym, the opposite. Can you give the opposite? What is the opposite of hot? Sida, can you correct that word? Hot, old, tall, noisy, light, early. Nice, nice. I like this. I like this. Sometimes one word can have more than one antonym. Very good. Very good. I like what you guys are typing. I'm absolutely happy. Calm, cool, hot, cool, cold, new, tall, small, noisy, silent, good. One word can have a lot. Dim. Dim, early. What do you mean by dim, my man? I mean one this time, I think. What do you mean by dim? What language is that? All right. Exactly, see that. Exactly what I mean. So, hot, cold. Old, old, we can say young or new. Both of them are the opposite of old. Young or new. Tall, short. Okay. Noisy. Some of you said calm, some of you said silent, or some of you said quiet. Just notice the pronunciation, please. All of them are correct. So the opposite of noisy is quiet or calm or silent. All of them. I said heavy for light. Exactly. Lightweight, it can be heavy or it can be dark. If it's light. Early, late. Yes. Good. So I hope you guys found the opposite. Grammar. The first question in grammar is very easy. It's simply a and or the articles, basically. I don't know what the means. I still don't know what the means. Deem. It doesn't have the meaning that we were looking for. I don't know what you were yapping about, my man. All right, an elephant. Oh. So I saw an elephant. We went to the park. Very good. To the park. Because mostly there is a known park. A park that we all know. And when we all know something, we use the. He wants an apple. He is a teacher, all right? There is Raj. Okay, Raj. Okay, so Raj say for number 5, there is a moon in the sky. Okay, this is the answer. So, okay, good. You corrected it. So, I saw an elephant because there are a lot of elephants. I saw one of them. We went to the park. There is probably one park that me and you know. So I say, when I say I went to the park, you know what I'm talking about. The is used when you know what I'm talking about. You can remember it this way. A, it can be anyone. I saw a man. It can be any man. Let me try that trick again. All right. But if I say I saw the man, that means that me and you know exactly what we are talking about. All right, let me go back. All right. He is or she wants an apple. She doesn't want a specific apple. She wants an apple, any apple. He is a teacher, or we can say he is the teacher if we know exactly what we're talking about. There is the moon in the sky. We cannot say, Raj, we cannot say there is a moon. If I say there is a moon, that means there are a lot of moons and I can see one of them. Okay. If we say there is a moon in the sky, that means there are a lot of moons and we can see one of them. How many moons do we see from Earth? Only one. I mean, the one that goes around the Earth, there is only one. So always see the moon. The English of exactly see that exactly. If we know about this, if we are talking about a specific teacher, we say that. If we say he is a teacher, we are talking about his job, we can say he is a teacher. And we have an idea. All right. Good. Countable or uncountable? I saw a man with a thick mustache and glasses when I was in Morocco, and I believe he is a teacher. You probably saw me. You should have stopped and said hi. And you also didn't say that he was a handsome person. No, Reg. It's specific. It's specific because there is one moon, so it's specific. Okay? But well, listen. We use the for two things. When something is specific, I'm talking about specific person. Hey, I saw the men, meaning I'm talking about specific men that me and you know. The second one is the second use of the is when there is only one thing. One. The sun goes, I'm going to write it down. The sun rises from the east. Right? Okay. So we use that When we have a specific thing, hey, can you give me the book on the table? Maybe there are a lot of books, but I want the one on the table. So this is one use of them. The second use is if there is only one thing around us, right? If there is only one thing. For example, I saw the king of Morocco. There is only one king of Morocco right now. Only one, the king. So if I say the king, there is only one, right? Even if it's specific. Okay, I can say close the door. Close the door. There is most of the time there is only one door in each room. So if I say close the door, you won't say which door. You will go exactly to the door. I like what Sida said. The red book. Can you give me the red book? Maybe there are a lot of books, but I want the red one. Okay. Can you see the glasses that you are wearing right now? Can you see the glasses? Now I can see them when you said it. Exactly, yes. But that's good. That's a good exercise for your fingers to practice your English. I know one thing. When you will be older, Amin and Ahsanul, your fingers will be functioning very well because you type very fast. Yes, Ahsanul. What about you, Ahsanul? What about you? Can you see your nose? Let me confuse you. Can you see your nose? Let me make things worse for you, man. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see your answers, but sugar is uncountable, water countable, chair countable, book is countable, rice uncountable, car is countable. So sugar, we can't count sugar. Water, we can't count water. I can see one bottle of water, but I can say, hey, give me one water. And rice. Exactly. Nice. Okay. Can you find the mistake and correct? This is grammar, and this is in relation, hair, uncountable. Well, it can be countable or it can be uncountable, both. Raj. I need the water. What is the correct form? There are many milk. She bought 2 breads. Can you correct these words for me? Or these sentences? Glass of, very good. So water is uncountable. We can never say a water. She can count. What, sugar daddy? Okay, we can count that for sure. We can count that for sure. Right? Sometimes I hide my camera so that I can eat or drink. Because I get so thirsty when I'm exactly. So water is uncountable. We can never say a water, right? Same for milk. I can say I have mini milk. I can have exactly. So we should use words that go with uncountable words. So here we can say, all right, let me hide myself here. Yes, I can have, I need some water. I need much water. There is much milk. She bought 2 loaves or bread. A loaf of bread is like a piece of bread, like a big piece of bread. We say a loaf of bread, a loaf. One is a loaf, many are loaves. Or cartons, very good, Seda. Yes, I can say there are many cartons of milk. That time, then it's correct. Next one. He is an university student. This is a honest boy. I saw a stars. Can you help correct these words or these sentences? One A. What are you talking about? I mean, okay, okay. Sorry, sorry. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. I thought you are doing a matching exercise when you said one is A. Yes, he is a university because university, though we have a vowel in the beginning, but it's pronounced as a consonant. He is a university student. This is an honest because honest has a silent H. And finally, I saw a stars because, well, stars is a plural noun, so we can't say a, we should say stars. Good. So we reach now the kind of the last section of this live stream where I share with you some tips of learning English. Well, the first one is quite easy. It's related to pronunciation, but it's a common one. And that's the difference between, do you find the problem pronouncing, okay, is there a difference between pronouncing th and th? What's the difference? Is it pronounced in different ways, or is there only one way to pronounce th in English? Good. Okay. Sina is even saying us, giving us the Arabic, but not everyone knows how to pronounce Arabic. Sina. Other people will say, "Well, what are you saying there? Are you insulting us with those Arabic letters?" Yes. What the heck are you talking about? Yes, exactly. It's just th. Come on. So, so difference. Yes. So one, well, the way to learn th and th is that one of them is closer to t and one of them is closer to d. I'm just kidding, Sida. I'm just saying because I know Arabic. But I'm just saying, well, if someone doesn't know Arabic, then maybe they would say, well, why are you using Arabic? I don't know it. Um, so one th is closer to t, but your tongue is between your teeth. So it's t, but it's your tongue is th. And the other one is like the, and also your tongue is between your teeth, so that it's pronounced the. So the. Let's see if we can pronounce some words with that. So, can you pronounce with me think, three, Thursday, thank you. So that's one way of pronouncing th. Think, three, Thursday, thank you. This is another way of expanding your vocabulary. You can focus on words that have th pronounced as th. So you are focusing only on those words. Think, three, Thursday, thank you. What about the other pronunciation of th? That's the. Like this, that, those, these. So I'm going to repeat them again. This, that, those, these. Now for a combination of the two. They think this thing is theirs. Difference between two and, oh wow, what's that, my man? That's math. That's like a curse. I don't want that. I don't want math in my classes here. I mean, you're going to scare people. People are gonna leave the live stream because they will think that we're gonna go to math now. I'm a teacher. That scares me. I used to be very good at math, but no longer. I focused completely on English and on languages and all on other things, on human sciences. Okay. Yes, this is the question that I like. Exactly, see that. Yes, I mean he's scaring us with his with math. In Halloween, I mean next month will be Halloween. You can like have a sign with math on it, and it will be the scariest thing people will see. Do you keep forgetting words? I'm very tired by now. Do you keep forgetting words? I'm gonna give you a well, two and two. Okay, I mean, okay. Yes. How can we better remember vocabulary? Let's answer this question together. How can we better remember vocabulary? Do you have a tip? Do you have a a um what do we call them? A tip or what else? There is another word. A hack. Yes, a life hack. Do you have a hack that helps you learn words better? We've been talking about some hacks today. One of the hacks, for example, that we talked about, one of the tips that we said today, always learn vocabulary. If you don't want to forget vocabulary fast, learn it in themes. Themes does not always mean topic. Like I'm gonna today or this week I'm going to learn vocabulary, or this week I'm going to learn clothes. It can also be this week I'm going to learn 10 words that have a silent letter. This week I'm going to learn 10 letters or 10 words. Sorry, this week I'm going to learn 10 words that have double letter. This week I'm going to learn 10 words that have, for example, that end in ing. So one of the hacks to not forget vocabulary is to learn it in themes, like in groups. It's a very effective way. Another tip, another hint, is to learn it from context. Brought to you by Woo English, a channel that teaches you vocabulary through context. Another hint, another tip, or another hack is what Sida said here, which is learn words in sentences. And when you learn a word, try to use it in a sentence. It's a very, very effective way. And that actually is the hint I wanted to teach you today, which is when you learn a word, use it in a sentence. When you learn a word, use it in a sentence. So let's try that today. Imagine this week you learned journey, whisper, mirror, challenge. I want you to use them for me in a sentence. Exactly, Emmy. I slipped that advertisement in between there. That was not planned. I swear, that was not planned. That was not planned. Accommodate. You can add accommodate. I mean, you can add it. Accommodate. Accommodate means to adapt. All right, let me use it in a sentence for you. And accommodate also means to like to have someone stay in a place. For example, this hotel or this room can accommodate up to 4 people. This is an example. I mean, this room. Sorry, there is a little mistake there. This room can accommodate up to 4 people. So accommodate is to fit. How many people? Is to have a place to stay. Accommodate, because accommodation is accommodation is a place to stay. All right. Can you help me? Good. Let me see if I can find an even better word. I can smell something burning. I don't know what's burning. Maybe it's my brain. Nice. I have a better example for you, I mean. I found it on a dictionary. Okay. Okay. I hope this example, I mean, will be better for you to understand the word accommodation and accommodate. This is it. All right. All right. They were looking for a house. Meanwhile, meaning in the same time, they were staying at a small accommodation, meaning a small place to stay in. The football match will accommodate 11 people each team. Maybe we can use it in that sense. Maybe we can say a football stadium can accommodate a lot of people. Maybe. But accommodate mainly is used with hotels, with the houses mostly. All right. So they were looking for a house. Meanwhile, they were staying at a small accommodation. Let me see for a verb. Exactly. So the one I gave in the beginning is correct. This one, because I was very doubtful. So this is correct. The room can accommodate up to 4 people. So means it can fit up to 5 people. But I found also to accommodate means to adapt. All right, it means to adapt. We will accommodate the conditions to um, wait, let me give you another example. This is the other meaning I mean, which is all right. So we will accommodate. Okay, I don't know where it went. Okay, here it is. We will accommodate. Here it's used in the sense not of stay in a place, but of adapt the conditions to make you more comfortable. Right? I hope this is clear for you. I don't see any examples in the chat, so I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm feeling very tired, but thank you guys for the amazing live stream. That was nice. See you in on Tuesday. So take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. I don't have a weekend because I'm working tomorrow,